Hello everyone, my name is Dhruv Sharma. I'm studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I'm in Audi section. My roll number is 50. So today we will be discussing about what are four-stroke petrol and diesel engines and the working of these engines. So introduction to engine mechanics. So understanding the mechanics of engine is very special, is very crucial for both petrol and diesel engines. And in this presentation, we'll explore the four-stroke cycle. So basically, what is a four-stroke engine? So a four-stroke engine is an engine which completes a power cycle in four distinct strokes. So the four distinct strokes are intake stroke, which is also known as suction stroke. Second is compression stroke. Third is power stroke, and then fourth is exhaust stroke. So each stroke plays a vital role in converting fuel into energy, ensuring optimal performance. And understanding this cycle is fundamental to grasping engine functionality. Now, components of a four stroke engine. Now, some key components of a four stroke engine include cylinder, piston, crankshaft, and valves. And each part has a specific role in the engine cycle, contributing to the overall efficiency and power output. Petrol versus diesel engines. In this video, I will be discussing about mainly I will be discussing about the petrol engines, but I'll also tell you what is the main difference between petrol and diesel engines. Although the working of both the engines are almost similar, there's only single change in diesel engine, which is the ignition method. So while both petrol and diesel engines operate on the four-stroke cycle, they differ significantly in fuel type. Obviously, petrol engines will have petrol and diesel engines will have diesel and ignition methods. So petrol engines use spark plug for the ignition of fuel, whereas diesel engines used fuel injector as like to ignite the fuel. This is the main difference which affects the performance and efficiency of petrol and diesel engine. So now let's see the like all the four kinds of strokes which are present in petrol engine. So the first one is the intake stroke, which is also known as the suction stroke. So during the intake stroke, the piston moves down. First of all, during the suction stroke, the piston is present at top deck center. So from top deck center, the piston moves to the bottom deck center. Now, as the piston is moving, it creates a vacuum inside it, which draws the air fuel mixture. So, this is a critical phase as it sets the stage for the subsequent compression and combustion process, which impacts the overall engine performance. Now, the compression stroke. So, in the compression stroke, now after suction stroke, the second stroke is the compression stroke. In the compression stroke, at the initial stage, the piston is present at bottom deck center and it moves from bottom deck center to top deck center. So while it's moving from bottom deck center to top deck center, it compresses the air fuel mixture, which which was present when the piston was moving from top deck center to bottom deck center, as we already saw that in suction stroke. So in the compression stroke, the piston moves up, compressing the air fuel mixture of or air. For petrol engine, this prepares the mixture for ignition, and while in diesel engine, the high compression heats the air, allowing for spontaneous combustion. Now this stage is very vital for efficiency. Now after compression, there comes the power stroke. So in the power stroke occurs when the compressed mixture ignites, forcing the piston down. This is where the engine generates power. The efficiency of this stroke determines the engine's performance, making it essential to understand the factors influencing combustion. So I already told you कि in petrol engine there is one thing present known as spark plug. So what it does key when like in the compression stroke when the mixture of air and fuel is being compressed, so at the very last moment the spark plug generates a spark, and as the mixture was like as the temperature of the mixture was very high, it gets ignited and it pushes the piston from top deck center to bottom deck center. So this is the mechanism of the power stroke. After power stroke, the last stroke is exhaust stroke. So at the beginning of the stroke, the piston is at bottom deck center, and during the stroke, it moves from bottom deck center to top deck center. Now, during exhaust stroke, the inlet valve will be closed and exhaust valve will be open. Okay. So as the piston moves forward, it forces the remaining burnt gases. Now, when the fuel mixture was ignited due to the spark plug, there will be some burnt gases. है ना? So it forces that remaining burnt gases out of the cylinder to the atmosphere through the exhaust valve. And when piston reaches top deck center, exhaust valve closes and the whole cycle is complete. So basically, this is the process, and these are the different types of strokes which are present in petrol engine. This, like the same mechanism, is carried out in case of diesel engines, but the only difference between petrol engine and diesel engine is कि in petrol engine we have spark plug which generates a spark to ignite the mixture of air and fuel which is present, whereas in diesel engine spark plug is not present, fuel injector is present. So this is the main difference. And one more difference is key, petrol engine works on the uh, like principle of auto cycle. Now what does auto cycle means? Auto cycle means that combustion of fuel will take place at constant volume, and diesel engine takes place, like diesel engine works on diesel auto cycle, which means the combustion of fuel will takes place at constant pressure. Okay, so in petrol engine it's constant volume, in diesel engine it's constant pressure. So this was all about the working of four stroke petrol and diesel engine. I hope you enjoyed my video.